hello there. Welcome back to Kennard TV. In today's episode, our counselors are going to talk to us about our values and our principles. They're going to take us through that work together. But first, let's start with one of the universe's greatest jokes. Let's see what we have for today. All right, here's a math joke for you. How do you turn a 7 into an even number? You remove the S. Gotta think about that one a little bit. One of the universe's greatest jokes. All right, let's move on to our topic for today, values and principles. Mrs. Irvine, Mrs. Young, take it away.
Oh. Hey, thanks,
Mr. Morrow.
Good to see you. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, no, we're ready. We're just going to take right over here. Hi, students. So, yeah, we just thought, this whole tree idea, these 7 habits, we want to find out what's at the root, beyond the roots, what's underneath all these habits building. So we just, we came down here to sort of dig down deep and see what's in there.
Yeah. So one of the things we know is under the roots are our principles. So we found some. So right here we have our principle in our roots, down in our hole, right?
That's Mr. Morrow, Miss Irvine.
He's our principal though, right?
Okay, yeah, principal. P-A-L, like that's how you spell it at the end, P-A...
Oh, not that kind of principal?
No. Miss Irvine, we're talking about principles.
Oh.
At the end, P-A-L, principles and...
Oh, like what's important to us.
Yeah, values.
Oh, values and principles, like what's important to us.
Principles and values. Get the...
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, not him.
Not
okay.
him. Okay.
Oh, so I see something else in here. Oh, like family? Let me dust this off. Like that's something that's important to us?
Yeah.
That can hold up our tree.
Exactly.
Things that are important to us.
Yeah. So
okay.
These things that people hold as, sort of the core of themselves.
Okay, what else is in there?
Yeah, look at this one. Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
Oh, I got it.
Teamwork.
What else is in here?
You got another one?
Oh, yeah, achievement.
Uh-huh.
Like, that's something you hold as important. That's a principle. Like, you'd like to achieve. Those are important things.
Yeah, it sort of creates the foundation for your life.
What else you got?
Oh, yeah. This is a fan favorite. Integrity, right?
Integrity, all right.
That you want that to be who you are.
Right.
Okay.
So I think there's a lot more that maybe we should get cleaned up. We should go inside. But, oh, wait, I found one more thing.
What's in there?
Let's dust it off.
What is in there?
Oh, go Mustangs! Woo! Let's go inside and get cleaned up, talk some more. Whew, that was hot outside and a little bit dirty. So we wanted to talk to you a little bit more about those words that we found in our hole and those principles and values, but we want to find out what your principles are. So in just a second, we're going to have your teachers pause the video and you're going to draw 2 big circles on your paper. And they need to be big because you're going to write some words on them. You're going to draw one big circle and then on the inside you're going to draw a smaller circle, but together. Okay? So do that now.
All right, so you guys are all set for the next part of this activity. And so in this outer circle, that's why we had to draw it really big, we want you to write the things that you do, sort of on a daily basis, right? Your activities, hobbies, sports, things that you enjoy. Time with friends, family time. When you have that extra time, what do you do? So go ahead and just write those in here, in this outer circle.
All right, now you have all your activities on the outside circle. On the back of your paper or on the side of your paper, wherever you want to, we want you to look at this big list of values or principles, okay? So we pulled some out of the hole. We gave you some examples of what some of them might be, and you might see them repeated on here. But we, for you, want you to look inside yourself and say, these are the top 8 ones that are most important for me, okay? So you might say, hey, it's a really important value for me to have leadership. Or for me in my life, it might be health. Like I want to do a lot of things in my life to stay healthy. It could be that I really value being in a group and I put time into that. So those, you want to pick 8 that are your top ones and write them on your paper. So this is just a bank of them. You might think of some other ones that are important values or principles to your life, okay? So just take a second. Teachers can pause the video if you want right now. Also, just give your students a time to write their 8 principles or values on your paper, okay?
All right, good work with that. Now, here's the key part of this activity, is that, we can list a lot of these or choose a lot of these. But what we're talking about when we're talking about building that foundation for our 7 habits, we're talking about the core of us, right? And so what we need to do now is get down to which are the ones that are really most important. So of those 8 that you wrote down on that paper, now you're going to pick 4. It's going to be hard. It's not going to be easy. But that then becomes that identifying piece of you as core. And from that is where then we grow and have the foundation for our habits. So looking at that list that you have, you can, however you want to do, circle the 4 and X out the others, but bring it down to 4.
Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to have you take those 4 and put them on that inner circle. Okay, so you have your outer circle already filled with activities, and on that inner circle you're going to put those 4 that you starred or that you circled or whatever you did, we'll put those on the inner circle. Okay? So those values should kind of line up maybe with what those outside activities are. So if I really value health, then maybe on the outside I'm looking for things that are related to health. Maybe I work out a lot, maybe I'm on a sports team. If my inner value is friendship, then maybe some of my outside activities are related to friendship. But let's say that one of my values is competition, and I have nothing on my outside that is related to competition, then I might want to think about, maybe I need to get some more things on my outside circle that are related to that core value that I identified that was really important to me, that principle that was important to me. Okay? So we want to make sure that we're kind of looking at how those feed each other. Kind of like the roots of the tree are fed by that soil. So remember where we started today. We started out digging our hole, and the soil and the richness and the nutrients that those roots have to soak up to make that really strong tree and build those habits from. Well, our values and our principles are that soil that helps inform us and nourish us so that we can build the really strong tree that our habits are going to come from. And you'll learn more about that in the next few weeks. So I'm going to send it back to Mr. Morrow right now, and he'll sign off for today. Bye, guys.
All right. Thank you to Mrs. Irvine and Mrs. Young for doing a great job of talking through our values and principles. That will set us up very nicely for the 7 habits work that we'll be doing throughout the rest of this semester. Next week, we'll be talking a little bit more, though, about Phase 3 and what things will look like both from an instructional school standpoint as well as from a safety and health protocol standpoint when we come back into the building. So we'll have a couple videos for you to watch there. And then after that week, we'll come back to the 7 habits with our continuous episodes with many different guest speakers taking us through each habit throughout the semester. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you next time.